Hey everybody, welcome back to Carson's Corner. I'm your host, Carson Campbell. Now listen guys, this is a very interesting story. This is about how I got banned from Humber College. This happened on December 2nd, 2023, and it was later in the evening. So me and my buddy, we'll call him Ryan. We say, hey, we have this buddy Dave who goes to Humber College. We haven't seen him since the summertime. How about we go tonight and go visit him? So we both agree on that. We call up Dave. We say, hey, is this cool if we meet up? He says, yeah, man, I'd love to see you guys. So we get in the car. It's about a half-hour drive to get to Humber College. So we arrive there. Totally park legally, by the way. Get there, and I see my buddy Dave. I haven't seen him in forever, right? So it was a great seeing him. Met some of his friends, and then eventually we go to the door of the place. And it's time to sign in, right? So what they want you to do at Humber College is if you're bringing in a visitor, they have to sign in with all their information, and they'll give you a little slip that you got to hold on to. And when you want to leave, you give back the slip. So I sign in. Basically, these people are very rude. And I'm the kind of guy who I really can't stand it if you tell me what to do. Well, as long as if you don't have a good reason and I don't respect you and you tell me what to do, it's not going to go over well for you. I'm just built like that. Okay? So that's a little bit of context for this. They're just being very rude and controlling, but I can deal with it, right? I'm a man. I can deal with it, right? I'm not too petty. I'm not that petty. So eventually I get to sign in, and they give me a little card. So I hold this card around. My buddy Ryan gets a card. That's when we enter the building. And this part of the story is excellent, guys. I met some fantastic people I still talk to today, this night. And I saw my buddy Dave's room. He has a nice room. He has a nice girlfriend. Great people to be around, honestly. My school is far from a party school, so it's kind of neat to see that atmosphere. No drinking, though, of course, because I'm a responsible driver. And then that's when my buddy says, well, the kid I met this night, he says, hey, you and Ryan want to go smoke outside? And I say, hey, listen, I can't smoke because I'm a responsible driver. But my buddy Ryan, I'm sure he'd love to. So that's when we leave the building. And we do our thing. We come back, and we see this lady again, and she says, oh, you guys weren't supposed to leave? You weren't supposed to leave? Well, we did. So what are you going to do? We did. What are you going to do? Sue us? Yeah, we thought not. So that was kind of weird that she brought that up. So we go back inside, meet some new people, keep chatting. We play, what do you call it, we're trying to get beer pong, play some beer pong, just silly house party things like that. I'm glad I saw it though, but it's kind of lame, but the people were nice. People were real nice. So that's when me and my buddy Ryan, we say, hey, you know what? I think we're going to head back. It's late. It's about 1 a.m. Got a decent little drive ahead of us. We're going to head back. So we say our goodbyes to Dave and the crew. Say our goodbyes. And we leave. So we exit the residence building. So we shut the door. We heard it lock. I put in my sign out into the sign out box. My buddy Ryan, he says, oh shoot, where's my sign out? He can't find it, guys. So I'm thinking, right? My mind is thinking. Not really sure what to do. So I asked the guy, hey, can you just buzz us back in? Because my buddy lost his sign out thing in this room. And this guy said, no, we cannot do that, right? So I kind of say, okay, screw you. So I go inside the building with him. And this guy is literally threatening to call the police. He's like, no, you cannot do that. Come back immediately. So I say, fine, I don't want this to be a big scene, right? So it turned into a big scene. No, it didn't. Not really. Not that big. So I say, fine, okay, we'll come back out. We'll come back out. And my buddy Ryan calls Dave. He says, hey, listen, I forgot my sign-out sheet somewhere, either at the house party or your dorm room. I'm really not sure. They won't let us leave without it. My buddy Dave, he's super sweet. He says, oh, yeah, well, I'll take a look for you. I'll take a look for you guys. So while we're waiting for Dave, we're kind of sitting around there. And I feel like I got on the wrong note. I got off on the wrong note with this guy at Cash. Right? So I talk to him, I say, hey, listen, man, like, what's your name? He says, like, oh, whatever. I don't remember his name. And I say, oh, cool, man. Like, you often do the night shift here? And he mumbles some answer. Blah, 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 blah. I can't even hear him. And I say, oh, yeah, where are you from, man? Where are you from? And then this guy, he says, do not ask me so many questions. Do not ask me so many questions. Why you do so many questions? This guy's a total bitch, right? So I say, oh, well, really? And I go to my buddy Ryan. I say, fucking weirdo, right? Basically. It was pretty petty, that line. And so we're waiting on Ryan, or Dave. And eventually, guess who we see? Coming down the elevator. My beautiful boy Dave. With the sign out. So we say, oh, bless your soul, Dave. Thank you, sir. Do our daps, do our handshakes. We sign out, finally. And this is when I go up to this guy and I say, hey, you're an effing prick, buddy. Go F yourself. I don't know why I said that, but I did. And this he starts screaming and crap, and we go out the door. And basically the next day, my buddy Dave, he has he gets in shit because I was talking smack to this guy. He gets in shit. So they have like a talk with him. It was so weird. He got in trouble because of me, and I felt kind of bad for that. I wish I wouldn't have done that if I knew he'd get in trouble, but what can you do, man? I'm glad I told him he was a prick because he was being a prick, but I think that go after yourself was a little too far if I were to do it again. But there's nothing I can do now, and now I'm banned from Humber. So, yeah, guys, that was the night. Got some Popeyes after that. It was good. Anyways, we'll see you guys. I had fun talking. Adios.